So now let's go to the last function of today's lecture, that is x power 6 plus 4x cube plus 3. Okay. Now if you see, there is a relationship between this term and this term. So maybe we can try perfect square method for finding the range, right? X power 6 plus 4x cube plus 3, correct? So how will I write it as a perfect square? This is x cube whole square plus 2 into x cube into 2 plus 3. So this is a square and this is 2ab, 2 here, a here, this is b. So b square is missing. B square is how much? 4. This 3 I can write it as 4 minus 1, right? So now this entire thing becomes a square plus b 2ab plus b square, which is a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is x cube plus 2 whole square minus 1. So now from this expression, what you can say about the range? Actually, in the beginning itself, we didn't discuss what happens at x equal to minus infinity and infinity, right? Why I didn't discuss is because it doesn't go to minus infinity when x goes to minus infinity. You can check it here. This is x power 6. So if you put x equal to minus infinity, you will get plus infinity. If you put x equal to infinity, then also you will get infinity only. So it's a problematic function in terms of finding range. So for that you need to do either perfect square method or calculus. So here this is not a complicated, too much complicated function. So we are using perfect square method for finding range. Now x cube plus 2 whole square minus 1. From this expression, what can you say about its minimum value? Maximum value is anyway infinity. So minimum value, what you will get? So in order to get the minimum value, you should find the minimum value of x cube plus 2 whole square. Now you know what is the least possible value of a perfect square? It is 0. So is 0 possible? You have to check. For that, x cube plus 2 should be 0. So x cube should be minus 2, which is possible, right? X cube equal to minus 2 is possible, because x square equal to minus 2, that will not be possible. X power 4 equal to minus 2, that will not be possible, because even powers, x power, any even number will always be a positive number. It can't be a negative number. But odd power, it can take negative values, right? So the least possible value is, you will get it as 0 minus 1, that is minus 1, and maximum value is infinity. So the range is minus 1 to infinity. So where are you getting minus 1? You are getting minus 1 at what value of x? This value of x, that is x equal to minus 2 power 1 by 3. So if you see, if you want to get an estimate of what is this number, you need to consider these things. So what is minus 1 power 1 by 3? It's minus 1. What is minus 8 power 1 by 3? It's minus 2. So minus 2 power 1 by 3 will lie somewhere in between here, because minus 2 lies between minus 8 and minus 1, right? So minus 2 power 1 by 3 will lie between minus 8 power 1 by 3 and minus 1 power 1 by 3. So it will lie between minus 2 and minus 1. So if you try to draw the graph, that cube root of minus 2 will lie somewhere here. So at this value of x, you are getting a minimum value, that is minus 1. Minus 1. Okay, so this is the point. Now how to draw the graph? At infinity it is minus infinity, it is infinity. infinity also it is infinity. So in between anywhere, in between what happens we don't know. All that we know is at cubed root of minus 2 you are getting minimum value, but in between will it be like this or it will be like this, we can't say anything about it, right? We have already found the range, now we are just wanting to find graph, okay, for this function. So in order to do that you need to go for calculus, right? You need to find all the points at which the slope is 0, correct? Okay, so let's do that. X power 6 plus 4x cube plus 3 f dash of x will be how much? 6x power 5 plus 4 3s are 12x square. This should be 0. 6x square you can take common. 6x square and x cube plus 2 equal to 0. X equal to 0 or x cube equal to minus 2. Right? So x cube equal to minus 2. This is at this point you are getting already minimum value, and at this point he is also saying the slope of the tangent is 0. Also the slope of the tangent is 0 at x equal to 0. So let's try to draw the graph. Okay. It will be somewhat like this. Only at 2 points the slope is becoming 0, correct? One is here, sorry, one is here, another place is at x equal to 0. At 0 what is the value? 0 comma 3, right? Actually if you want to draw the graph clearly, let's change the scale here. Okay, I'm sorry, I have taken a different scale. Let's change the scale here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2. Okay. So at x equal to cube root of minus 2, the value which you get is minus 1. This is the bottommost point. So here tangent should be horizontal. At 0, the value is 3. You can see that if you put x equal to 0, it is 3. So 0 comma 3. At this point also tangent should be horizontal. Okay, now you can draw the graph. It will look like somewhat like this. By the way, what is the value at minus 2? Value at minus 2 is how much? Minus 2 power 6 plus 4 into minus 2 whole cube plus 3, that is 64, minus 4 8 32 plus 3. So it is something positive, right? Something positive number. It's above x-axis. Graph will almost look like this. At 0 it is 3, and also slope is 0. So it will come like this, and obviously next it should go down. Okay. This is a rough graph, this is not exact graph. It looks shape wise, it may look somewhat similar. Important thing is here the slope should be 0, here the slope should be 0. Now you may be wondering why it is going to minus infinity, correct? Here when x is going to infinity, what we got is it should go to plus infinity. So but according to the graph it is going to minus infinity. That means there is some mistake in the graph, correct? So can you identify the mistake here? What is the mistake here? Mistake here is, if you observe x cube graph, you will understand. This is the graph of x cube, right? See here, if you see at this point 0, 0, what is the slope? Is the slope 0? F dash of x equal to 3x square, right? So if you put x equal to 0, you will get 0 f dash of x. That means slope at this point is 0, correct? But did we draw the graph like this? So no doubt, for this graph also slope is 0, correct? Like this also slope will be 0. But that's not the only possibility. Like this also it can happen. So basically if you zoom it, here it's not clear. Actually what happens is, you will get a graph like this. If you zoom it, at that point what happens is, the function will be like this. You will understand. So at this point, if you draw a tangent, it will be horizontal, correct? But it doesn't look like tangent because the curvature is also changing. So if the curvature is like this, then you can clearly see that this is a tangent. And if the curvature is like this, you can see clearly that this is the tangent. But if the curvature is changing like this, then even if you draw a tangent at this point, it will be horizontal, but it doesn't look like tangent because you feel that it is intersecting the curve, correct? So it's a tangent, but at the same time it looks like as if it is intersecting the curve. So that's a special case. So the mistake over here is very simple. It should not, this branch, instead of going like this, it should come like this. So I'll just undo this. This branch should be erased. Okay. So draw like this. Okay. So this will be the final graph. So what is the range is minus infinity to infinity, and it has got how many roots? It has got 2 roots, one over here, one over here. So let's try to get the accurate shape. So here it's difficult to draw because at -2 it is taking quite high value, which we can't plot here. So let's try to plot the graph using some software, okay? Y is equal to x power 6 plus 4x cube plus 3. Okay, so if you observe, we got the same graph, the same graph, right? Almost looks like the same. Of course it's difficult to draw with hand, but we have located the points accurately, right? So this is the point, this is the point. What is the value here? minus x coordinate is minus 1.2599, that is nothing but cubed root of minus 2, okay, and at that value the minimum value is minus 1, which is the y coordinate, okay. So that is this point, and it is having two roots over here, one root here, minus 1.42, another root is here, minus 1 comma 0. So at 0 it is 3, as we said, it's changing its curvature, right? It's changing its curvature, and at the same time the slope of the tangent will be 0, okay. So the range is minus 1 to infinity, okay. So here we'll stop the lecture. What about the other graphs? The other graphs we will discuss in next class, okay. So the graphs which we didn't discuss is x cube minus x square, x power 5, that graph, x power 4 minus x square. But we have found range for all the functions, but for last functions it is required to draw the graph for finding the range. That's why we have drawn the graphs as well. But for these functions you can try on your own how to draw the graphs. So for drawing graphs, simple steps which you need to follow is at minus infinity where it is going, at infinity where it is going, and in between how it is behaving. For finding out how the function is behaving in between, between minus and infinity, you need to use calculus. What is that? You need to find the points at which the slope is becoming 0, okay. So using that you can plot. If you want, we can draw the graph of this one function, okay. Then we will stop the lecture. Not only finding the points at which the slope is 0, also if you know the points at which the function value is 0, like for some functions like this one, you can easily find the points at which the function value is 0. So those points are also important, not only the slope points. So what is, if you factorize this, you will get x square into x minus 1 equal to 0, that is x equal to 0 or x equal to 1, right? So at 0 it is 0, 0 comma 0, at 1 also it is 0. These two are the roots. At minus infinity it is minus infinity, so it should start here. At infinity it is infinity, it should end here. Now in between let's take some points. Minus 1, what is the value? At minus 1 the value is minus 1, that is minus 2, right? This is 1 point. Minus 2, what is the value? Minus 8, minus 4, minus 12. We can't plot here in this graph, it will be way below. At 1 it is 0, at 2 what is the value? 8 minus 4, that is 4, it will be here. So in between how does it behave? So for that you need to find f dash of x. So f dash of x is how much? F dash of x is 3x square minus 2x, that is x into 3x minus 2. So if you equate it to 0, x equal to 0, x equal to 2 by 3. So at x equal to 0, slope is 0, right? So the graph will be like this. At x equal to 0, slope should be 0. Now here there are two possibilities. Either it can go like this or it can go like this. Now how do you find whether it goes like this or like this? For that you need to find 1 minute. If it goes like this, at x equal to 2 by 3, you will not get 0 slope, right? Because this 2 by 3 will be somewhere here. This point, the slope of the tangent will not be 0. So obviously it should not go like this. It should go like this. Now here At 2 by 3 slope can be 0. How it can become 0 like this? And again it can pass. Okay, so this is 2 by 3. Okay, x equal to 2 by 3. If you want to find its y coordinate, you should substitute x equal to 2 by 3 in the original function expression, that is 2 by 3 whole cube minus 2 by 3 whole square. How much? 4 by 27 minus 8 by 27 minus 4 by 9. That will be minus 4 by 27. So its coordinates are 2 by 3 comma minus 4 by 27. So similarly you can draw the graphs for this function, 5th one, 6th one and 7th one. So 3 functions you try to draw the graphs, take it as homework. Okay, now let's try to draw the same graph in this software. X cube minus x square. Right. It's alright. At 0 it's not going upward, it's coming again below, and this point is 2 by 3 comma minus 4 by 27. 2 by 3 is 0.667 and minus 4 by 27 will be minus 0.1481 approximately. Okay, so here we'll stop the lecture.